Hi, I'm Ken McDonald from RE/MAX Hallmark. We just started 2020, and the big question we're all asking ourselves is, where is the real estate market going? For homeowners, they want to know if the value of their properties are going up and whether it's a good time to sell. For buyers, they want to know if it's a good time to buy and or whether it's a buyer's or seller's market out there. To answer these questions, here's my brief real estate market forecast for 2020. To do that, I'd like to start by going back to the first half of 2019, which was fairly lackluster due to a series of government policy measures that blew cold air all over the market. But in the second half, it was extremely robust. And it's these market conditions that will be carrying forward into 2020. And it's a familiar message, with declining supply, rising prices, and multiple offers. So what's the biggest factor driving all this? Simply put, there are not enough properties, old or new, coming to the market to satisfy demand. Coming this year to the GTA is 130,000 immigrants and 15,000 new arrivals from other provinces. Yet projected is only 72,000 housing starts for this year. Coupled with this fact is the prospect that the Bank of Canada may be lowering interest rates instead of rising them due to global turmoil. This all leads to the simple conclusion that the market will be firing on all cylinders in 2020. When we started 2019, we did have some trouble sectors in the market, but fortunately those markets all turned around. The high end of the housing market, properties over $2.5 million, had languished throughout 2018, but came back to life by the end of 2019. York Region, after absorbing a correction over 2 years, increased sales in 2019 by 19.4%, pushing up prices by 9.1%. A unified faith came back into the market in 2019 that we had not seen for the previous 18 months, and it was certainly reflected in our overall sales. In 2019, overall sales increased by 12.5%. So, last year's momentum will be carrying forward into this year. So let's see how this momentum will affect prices in 2020 in more specific detail. Expect the affordable class of condos and townhomes to rise in price this year by 8.5% to 9.5%, and maybe even break double digits. Look for detached homes to increase by 6% and semi-detached homes to increase by 7%. Properties over $2.5 million will experience price increases in the range of 2.5% to 3%. The average rental property that comes to the market will be 4% to 5% more expensive. Expect the inventory of listings right across the entire city to dwindle further. Look for increased bidding wars and bully offers. For the balance of 2020, it will be a seller's market. For buyers, especially first-time buyers, it will be harder to purchase a property this year than compared to the other previous 2 years. Finally, on a personal note, my colleagues and I are much busier this year than we were at this time last year. I think the story of this year will revolve around supply issues. The economy is healthy, interest rates will remain low throughout 2020, unemployment is low, and immigration is high. All in all, it's shaping up to be a sizzling year in the housing market. We'll be seeing positive changes in all segments, with home buyers returning in full force and sellers poised for great returns. Well, there it is, my 2020 forecast. I hope this is helpful, and I know it's a big topic. I also recognize it's toughest for first-time buyers, yet we work with first-time buyers every day to acquire properties. So if you wish to contact me directly, I look forward to chatting with you. At the Ken McDonald team, we believe that knowledge brings empowered choices.